What's up, gamers? We are here with my first Q&A on the channel. I did kind of say I was going to do this a while ago. I mean, I asked you guys on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, link in description. But I asked for questions for a Q&A. And I asked this on June 23rd. I'm recording this on August 5th. It's been a minute, so I'm sorry about that. But let's just get right into the questions. Okay, so first up, we have quite a few questions from Space Engineer Logan, my brother, by the way. His question, first off, when will you get a proper haircut? Yeah, my hair is kind of long at the moment, and I got one a little bit ago, but it wasn't that short. Okay, sure, make fun of me for my hair if you want, but I think I rock it. Next up, he says, what is your favorite Pokemon? That's really tough, honestly. Grimer is my mascot, but I wouldn't say he's my favorite. I'd probably have to say Toxicroak, to be honest, because I don't know, I just really like him. From the anime and everything, he's just a cool guy. But there are plenty of Pokemon I like. I mean, I can't even think of a favorite Pokemon off the top of my head, to be honest. It's tough. It's tough, man. There's so many. And relating to that question, why did you choose Grimer as your mascot? Well, Asteroid Mania Videos and Division 151, two awesome content creators, link in description. They named me after Grimer in the Soul Link, and I was kind of like, whoa, they named me after a Pokemon. I was fanboying really hard. I've come to realize that they're just normal people, nothing too special. I mean, they're awesome people, but they're not, like, different. They're just people, so I'm not going to fanboy as much about them anymore, especially since Asteroid, I've gotten to know him a bit, and I became a mod on the channel. He's just an awesome guy. I freaking love you, Asteroid. I don't expect him to be watching this, but still, whatever. That's why I made my mascot Grimer, and I just kind of is stuck, and I was like, okay, they named me Grimer, I could also just, I like Grimer, and Poison type is probably my favorite Pokemon type, so I just went with Grimer. Also, I don't know many people with the Pokemon Grimer as their mascot, so I was like, oh, look at me, I'm cool and unique, and I have Grimer as my mascot now. Thank you, Dad, for mowing the lawn or whatever you're doing right when I'm recording. No, that's cool. That's fine. In case you're wondering, he's actually using a leaf blower, but, you know, it's still kind of loud. Love you, Dad, but come on, right when I'm recording, man. Guess we'll be back in a sec after brief intermission. Okay, it's quieter outside. He may start doing it again because we've only waited a little bit, but heck, quality. Just continue on with the questions. Continuing on with what Space Engineer Logan said, next question was, what is your favorite non-anime show? Because if you didn't know, I'm pretty big on anime. Alright, it's quiet outside. Let's continue. Hopefully it stays that way. So, another question from Space Engineer Logan. What is your favorite meme? My favorite meme, that's a toughie, really. I'd probably have to go with the AirPod meme. It smells like broken here. I really like that one. I know it's kind of dead, but I enjoyed it while it lasted. And yeah, that was a good thing. That was a good memory from high school. You know, one thing I'll remember from back in high school is AirPods, because there are even kids with AirPods. I know it's like it's a normal Apple thing, but like I'm broke, so I don't have AirPods. So I like the meme. I thought it was pretty funny. Also, I realized I totally skipped over the question, what is your favorite non-anime show? I just read it, never answered it. Still, that's also a tough question. Because I don't watch too many shows other than anime, but I really like SpongeBob. I don't know if you can tell, but a lot of my humor is kind of SpongeBob based, and I use a lot of SpongeBob things in my editing, like, yeah, I like SpongeBob, okay? You got a problem with that? And like a real life show, I guess, not cartoon at all. I guess Stranger Things. I haven't even watched season 2 yet, but Stranger Things is pretty good. Next question, coming in from Ebot300. Ebot, I love you and I miss you. Who's going to win three-way? If you don't know, we're planning a three-way between Grenji, Ebot, and me. A three-way, I think it's a co-op actually, so how are we gonna win a co-op? That's my question. Although, it would probably be Grenji, because he's a Pokemon Master, if anyone had to win. Although, it's a co-op. There's not gonna be a victor, really, is there? Next question! From Grenji Games, the other guy doing a co-op with us, if it ever actually happens, it's kind of never gotten his feet off the ground yet, and I don't know if that'll ever happen. But his question is, okay, you're trapped on a small island with no phone, no computer, no nothing. What do you do to entertain yourself? I'll pick up sticks or something, I don't know. This doesn't sound like much to do on an island with nothing. Or maybe I'll maybe I'll just do some like Izuku Midoriya type training and like pick up garbage if there is any, or do push-ups and stuff, you know, because I gotta get in shape somehow, right? Might as well do it on a deserted island. I also guess it's not very fun or entertaining, but I kind of should probably collect food, because if I don't, I'll die and all. Next up, questions, a lot of them, coming in from Jazz Plays YT, Jacob, my cage lock partner, by the way, check it out. I know the series is kind of in, like, it's not really the most, how do I put it, consistent, because we haven't uploaded in weeks. None of my series is the most consistent, really, but check out Cage Lock, link in description. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Asteroid Mania videos. My favorite anime, Code Geass. Also My Hero. Also Sword Art Online. Also Hunter x Hunter. Also Haikyuu and Kuroko no Basket, and a lot, just a lot. Put all the anime like on screen. I'm sorry, I can't pick one favorite. I'm sorry, Jazz, but I am not picking one favorite. You don't ever make me say that. I don't care that I went overboard with the questions. Whatever. Why do you prefer ranch to proper sauce? If you don't know, I'm a big fan of ranch. I put it on my spaghetti. I don't do that all too frequently, but when I do, it's always a pleasure. And I just, what's proper sauce? Oh, does he mean like marinara? Not marinara, whatever, tomato sauce that you put on spaghetti? I think he's talking about contextual spaghetti, because there's nothing wrong with ranch in normal food. So yeah, I do it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing in the world, but it is definitely a treat. Although, I just, that's me, okay? Don't question me. And then he said, give anime suggestions. That's basically all the ones that I said I liked. Also, you could, you know, just look at my anime list. I don't have one. I could set one up. I probably will set one up. But my anime list is a good place to keep track of anime you watch, and like you could share it with people and make a list. But pretty much any anime I mentioned as my favorite, I feel like you'd enjoy as well, Jazz, because I know you like that kind of stuff. Especially Code Geass. I just watched that one fairly recently, and I loved it. I loved it so much. And then his last question: why did you start YouTube? Well, I started YouTube a while ago. I just watched, like, my original videos. Please don't watch them, because they were absolute crap. But I started them just because I felt like it and nothing better to do. I believe I started doing so. I always wanted to have a channel. I mean, what kid didn't? So during my childhood, I was always like, oh my god, when I'm old enough, I'm going to have a YouTube channel. Not that I care about how old I am to start a channel. But I just wanted to start one, and I didn't have a computer or anything. Not that I absolutely need one to do one, but even as a kid, I knew I wanted to bring some sort of quality. So I didn't want to just record off a phone. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Whatever you can do to start YouTube, go ahead. But I started because I just felt like uploading, and I watched people like Thanos and stuff. Not that I don't watch them too much anymore, but they're all cool people. Way bigger channels than I, but they're cool people. And then I kind of stopped doing it for a while, and I picked it up again after I was inspired by people like Asteroid Mania videos, who I keep mentioning, but he's an awesome guy. Original 151, United Gamer King, Corfish, all of them, they inspired me to keep doing it and pick it up again, because I stopped uploading for a while there. Now I'm pretty consistent. I had a lot of phases where I was consistent, inconsistent, consistent, inconsistent. But right now I'm being pretty consistent, and hopefully I can keep up with that. My channel's dying, but I'm still uploading. It's just dying nonetheless. I don't know. I'm fine with it. As long as there are people in my streams that are watching my videos, and I'm fine with it. By the way, I do stream. Playlist down below with all the streams that I've ever done, and pop out to some of them. So yeah. Why won't you watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Well, Arcade, I'll tell you. I tried watching it. Because if you don't know, I was getting peer pressured into watching this anime. Because I just never did. And it's really popular, and for some reason I just never decided to watch it. I started watching it, and then I just got busy with stuff, and I stopped watching it. But I'll try to pick it up again, just for you. McDonald's or Dairy Queen? Probably McDonald's, because Dairy Queen's mainly ice cream. I know they have other food, but just go with McDonald's. They got the international menu going on. I'm not sure if that's still going on, but that's pretty good. So I like McDonald's. They have more diversity. Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper? I don't like either, really. I honestly don't drink either really much. Those are two kind of niche sodas to me. I mainly just drink like Coke and Pepsi and like the big names like that. Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper just never appealed to me that much. And I always have G Fuel on my side, you know. So I don't drink it too much, but I guess from what I've had, I kind of like Mountain Dew better. Ready for three-way? If it ever happens, yes, I am ready for three-way. H to you as well, good sir. What is your favorite food? Spaghetti with ranch. By the way, the spaghetti with ranch thing is a joke. I've done it before, but I don't do it regularly. Actual favorite food. I like blueberry pie. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? I would go to Japan. One, because I'm a big anime fan. I want to see what it's like in real life. You know, anime land. I want to see what it's like not in anime. Also, it just seems like a cool place. They have a cool culture. I like Japanese food. I never thought I'd be big on sushi, but I love that. So I'd love to try some authentic stuff like that. And yeah, it just seems like a cool place. And I love Japan. I'm trying to learn the language, actually. I'm doing pretty poorly, and I haven't put much effort into it yet. But maybe one day, I'll speak Nihonese. If you could just do a series with anyone, who would it be with? A series I'm assuming like a Pokemon series, like co-op, cage lock, stuff like that. It's a stretch, but Asteroid. I don't expect it to ever happen, mainly because he's way better than I. But Asteroid, the guy who inspires me all the time, I'd love to even do a series with him. But I don't see it ever happening. But if I ever could, that'd be an honor. What is the best Pokemon, and why is it Hariyama? Well, I guess you answered your own question with that. It is Hariyama, and that's because he's got some nice hands, some nice legs, some nice thighs, and a nice face. Who do you love more, me or Thanos? I gotta go with you, Grenji. Because, I mean, I've never met Thanos on a personal level, and he's never made me free GFX, so I love you more, Grenji. Oh Lord, our Lord AttemptedPro, bless me with the knowledge of how cool I am. Of how cool I am. You're pretty cool, I guess. Is that what you wanted to hear? You're very cool. Yeah? If you were to do a Q&A, what questions would you be answering? The ones that replied to my tweet. JK, in all seriousness, what is your favorite meme of all time? Well, that was kind of answered with Space Engineer's Logan question, AirPods, but there are definitely many other good memes. So, Megalovania, I love Megalovania. Okay, don't even get me started on how much I love that. Like, I love Megalovania, and I love Bruh. Bruh's a really good meme. How did I pass over this? How did I say AirPods? Heck, AirPods. Bro, I love Megalovania. I love Sans. I love Bruh. I love the H meme. Oh my god, why did I just say AirPods? I seem like I use Facebook as my primary source of memes. No, I love a lot of memes. Okay, let's just end it there. What creator would you be your dream to work with? Going back, Asteroid. Also, there are plenty of other awesome creators, though, who I'd love to work with. I mean, Vinny, Dylan, any of them. They're all way bigger than me, so I don't see it ever happening. But if it does, I'd be happy. I'd be a happy camper for sure. Who is your favorite YouTuber from the Vinny Fan Club? And that's the YouTubers I've been mentioning the whole time, like Asteroid, Vinny, Dylan, Dobbs, and as always, Asteroid. What's your favorite number of the alphabet from 1 to 10? Yes or no? What is the best flavor of G Fuel, and will they sponsor you ever? They probably won't sponsor me because they normally sponsor bigger creators. Not that I keep on bringing up size of channels. I know it doesn't matter. It's like if people get along, they can do a collab. Or if G Fuel likes me, I guess they might sponsor me. Although I see it as they sponsor like FaZe. I don't imagine them sponsoring someone like such as myself. But they probably will never sponsor me. Although the best flavor I gotta say is probably Fruit Punch. I love Fruit Punch personally, so I gotta go with that. The good old classic. Do you like my profile picture? Well, Blaze, I love it. Rank your favorite flavors of G Fuel. Okay, I haven't even had all the flavors, so that's kind of tough. But Fruit Punch, number 1. I like Blue Ice, that's probably number 2. Blood Orange, probably number 3. I guess Watermelon would be 4th. Cotton Candy would be 5th. Phaseberry would be 6th. And that's all the ones I can really think of off the top of my head, because I have a limited supply of flavors, but I drink it all the time. I just don't go out there too much because I don't want to get a flavor I might not like. I try not to waste money in that sense. So yeah, I do. Those are the flavors I really like, and that's what I always drink. Maybe it'll change one day with the new flavors. I know Snow Cone just came out, which sounds kind of crazy. I want to try that, and that may just take over all the rest of them. But who knows? For now, that's kind of like my top flavors. So yeah, and I've had plenty more, but they're not like my favorite. They're definitely good. All of them are. But to be my favorite, I just said top 6. What's your favorite piece of media? It can be anything like games or anime. Well, it's anime for me. And games are second because I'm a gamer at heart. But I do love anime. If you had to make a tag team, what Pokemon would you pick and why? A tag team. I'm assuming you mean 2 Pokemon? I'd have to go with Toxicroak. Like I said, I love that guy. And then I feel like I should have some sort of like competitiveness on it. So just Mewtwo, throw him in there, because then I can actually win battles if I needed to. Favorite color of Skittle? I kind of like the red. I know it's kind of basic and classic, but it's like, what's wrong with being basic? Okay, I like red Skittles. This one gets deep. What's your favorite views on how to accomplish your goals? Do you take the hard way or try to find the easy way out? I normally take the hard way if it means there'll be a better result. But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I do take the easy way out occasionally. But it really depends on what it is. For example, if it's something like YouTube, I try to put my all into that. Like editing a video, I'll watch many tutorials to try and figure out what I'm trying to do, or just spend hours trying to do one edit if I need to. So stuff like that, I take the hard way if it means a better result. But if they're the same result, then I'll take the easy way 100%. If it's like if it's easier and you get the same result from doing it, I'd obviously take the easy way. And yeah, some things I do take the easy way out, but that's only when it's stuff that I'm not too emotionally attached to, invested in. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. You know, I would play the actual song, but then I get copyright strike, so I'm not gonna do that. You can just listen to my crappy singing. Why are you so sexy, Mr. Grimer? You know, I ask myself that all the time. If you were randomly challenged to watch a video, would you consent? No. No, I would not. Okay, maybe I did watch the video, but it was a good video, kind of educational. But now along, so, you know, good video. I just wasted an hour of my life, okay, so what? Why are you so sexy? Whoa, Pokeblock? Once again you ask this, and once again I tell you. It's just I was born this way, I guess. Also, I do, like, for a serious answer, I don't think I'm that sexy. I appreciate you saying that. But, do hard work, because I used to be super fat. Not that that's a bad thing, but I changed that by eating less and going to the gym and stuff. I'm still pretty out of shape. But, that's the actual answer. I don't think I'm sexy. That's kind of, I guess, your opinion, but I'm glad you have it. I mean... so yeah, that's the answer I can give you. Although I don't know if I'm not sexy. I'm not, but you're too kind, man. Lastly, when are you going to do a face reveal? Well, I don't know when I plan to, really. It's probably gonna be a while before I do a face reveal. So, you know, just keep on subbing and maybe I'll do it at a sub goal. So if you want to see a face reveal, let me know and I'll maybe have one in the future. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed my first Q&A. I'm sorry that it took so long for me to get out. I've been saying for months that I was going to do it, and I've never done it. But now I've recorded it. It may not go up. I said I recorded August 5th, because I did. But it might be a while before it actually goes up, because I'm gamer, and I'm most likely not going to get to editing this. Although if it does, just know I did a good job by editing it on time. Anyways, that's it for this episode of Q&A. Is it an episode? Is this a consecutive series? I don't know. Will I ever upload another Q&A? The world may never know. So, just good luck waiting. Maybe one day you'll see another Q&A. Follow me on Twitter in case you want to have a question in the future ones. Or comment down below on this video with questions, because then I can just look down there and see questions. So that might happen. Although that's all. I don't care about that until future. So, for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Please subscribe. Pretty please. Anyways, I'll see you next time, gamers. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being you. And thank you for everything. With all that being said, goodbye.